It's Damon the Global Gardener again with travel product review. Masks, N95s, whether you believe in them or not. Mandatory is ridiculous, but I choose to protect my health, and I choose what the doctors use and recommend. I put a link down here to these exact ones. It's an affiliate link that helps my channel grow with your purchases, so thank you for that. But you'll see in the reviews there that it's doctor. There's like some idiots that don't know what they're talking about giving bad reviews, but there's doctors saying, I use these. So that got my attention, and I use these, and I've used these traveling in 15 countries of Africa this year in 2021, and I plan on using them for further travels into Central America this year. I used them on the subway metro in New York City, and so highly effective. They're 95s, which is like 95% filtration of most particulate. Like they're not exactly pollution masks, and they say one use. I think it's like 5 to 12 hours of use. So one plane ride. So a box of 20 is decent. I usually get several boxes of anything I'm ordering from Amazon because it's just more efficient that way, because I know I'm going to use them, because we're not nearly out of this thing yet. So anyway, so the box is here. That's what the box looks like. Did I show you the back? I don't know if you want to see. That's what the back says. Here's like instructions for installing on your face. And they do have a kind of a curious new smell. It's not horrible. It's kind of a clean, fresh smell, I think. And here inside the box, it comes in an envelope, which is great because then they stay sealed and somewhat fresh. This is different. Envelope still has a lot of that information. Oh, they're latex free. That's really important. The hypoallergenic latex free is, a lot of people are going to want to know that. But so it comes in a resealable envelope. Crinkle, crinkle, resealable envelope. And this is what the wad of them, they come folded all together like that, and that's all the straps. So I'm going to put those back in the envelope to keep those fresh for my travels this season. And then, but also I keep an extra in my backpack for the plane, in a baggie, in a Ziploc baggie, so that it stays clean and fresh. And then I'll actually put it back in here, so that if there's any contaminants on the outside, they stay in the baggie and they're not spreading onto any other things of my items. But so this is a brand new one, so I'll show you how to install it on your face. You grab both. It's got two straps. One goes above your ears, one goes below your ears. I'm trying to show you how they're attached. And some of the other complaints of idiots that use these, that have quite a bit of experience at these now, is that you don't want to like put it on and like really wrench these things. You want to gently put it on your face and gently put them over. If you like rip them over your head, you're going to break them off. So that's always a bummer to have like one loose strap hanging around. But they're disposable anyway, so you can still wear it. But so this has wire in it, this yellow piece, and so when you pinch that around your nose, you can get that really nice and tight. How is that looking? I'm trying to like look good. I don't usually look at myself in these. That one looks kind of crooked. I don't know why. They're usually pretty darn symmetrical. There we go. So that it really does hold it around whatever shape your nose is. And then it gets a good seal around here, which is really important too. I always make sure to shave so that my skin is in contact with it, because if there's any hair, it's going to make it more porous, which I guess for people that have trouble breathing anyway, have maybe a little weight on them and it's hard to breathe, that might help, get more air through there. But I don't have any problem on the train or on an airplane with these. I like that it says Harley Commodity too. Makes me feel like some kind of biker or something. They are made in China. We used to care about things that are made in China, and perhaps with the supply chain issues we're having here in later 2021 that these may be harder to get, but right now they're available on Amazon through my link down below. And you can see when I'm breathing, it sucks in, and when I exhale, that's how you know you have a good seal. And it doesn't smell too bad. I like that fresh. It smells clean. It's not like bleach. It's not like Dachshund from paper. Makes me feel safe, really. So yeah, so I wear these on the train. I wear these on the airplane. Don't really need them on a boat if you're outside, but you can wear them there too. I wear them in the Uber. So really important. I don't know. There's a whole debate about if masks are useful, if they're effective, if they're, who knows? I don't know. People have so many crazy ideas. My crazy idea is I protect myself, and that's what I find important. So having a mandatory mask mandate of some kind is like, if people don't want to wear a mask, then that's their thing. But, and I get that it's mostly whoever's wearing it spreading whatever they're spreading. I mean, we always have, so, but suddenly masks are a thing, so I don't know. Who knows, really? It's all a mystery, and it all keeps shifting and changing, but these items allow me to continue traveling through this whole crazy whatever's going on. And so if you didn't see the other video on these products, you should definitely check that out. These are the, I got dirty nails from gardening. These are the Allerblock. It's a cellulose powder that blocks viruses from your nasal passage. So I actually will use, I'll put this in my nasal passage. It's just a poof of powder, and it is effective within a minute, 30 to 50 seconds, and then it's effective for around a few hours, 4 to 5 hours maybe. So then you reapply it a couple times a day, and that's been really helpful too. So, I mean, as helpful as far as I'm healthy and I love traveling, and I will show you more gardens this year and next year, and we're going to have lots of fun and more videos. So those are those products. Also going to go into some cleaning products for travel that are lightweight, and then also mosquito products. So I have a number of videos coming up. What else do I have with me? Okay, I guess that's it for the respiratory situation. So that, again, so when taking these off, like this is the weak points, are where these attachments are. So see how the one strap goes over and the other strap goes under the ears. And so when taking them off, you just gently remove it without like yanking it way away from your face. That's what'll break the straps, and then they become useless. So, you know, you break one on one side, and then you just have that one dangling, and it still has a good seal, and it will still be effective, but it's just annoying, you know, until you throw it out, because I forget what they are, like 30-something bucks per 20 pack, maybe 40 bucks per, so they're like $1.50, $2 a piece. It's like not a big deal. Because then, you know, then they end up getting dirty and you end up throwing them away anyway. But if you're going to reuse them, you can put them in a paper bag is better. But the Ziploc I find is good for putting them in my backpack and carrying them on the plane. So I can have a fresh one and an extra one in case I want one. In case I decide mid-flight that I would rather have a fresh one, then I have that available. And so what else was I going to say about the N95? Just that there's all kinds of studies. Many of them show safe and effective. But I think it's really the N95s that all the studies are on. They can't study fabrics and bandanas and just a bunch of nonsense of various weaves of, you know, the porous areas are different. So this is a consistent measurement. It's NIOSH approved, or does it say that? NIOSH. Yeah, it says it big around the front. NIOSH. So what is that? National Institute of safety and health, occupational safety and health. So, so the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health has certified and researched, and that these, even though these are made in China, that the pores are, that's why they're only $1.50 or $2 each. The pores are consistently sized and appropriate to block more like bacteria and viruses going in and out. Pollutants are different, but biologicals like that are what they studied, and it's the N95s that they've shown results with, and other materials you can't really study randomly. I mean, they're going to have some effect because it's going to block something, but these have been shown to be very effective. So there you go for tips and help on getting back out there and traveling. I'm going to keep saying it's really important that we travel right now as Americans, and I don't know if you can say first world countries, but countries that other countries are used to seeing us coming, and since we haven't been, it's been very difficult on them economically to sustain their lifestyles and what we've made them grow to be accustomed to. So, all right, looking forward to traveling with you in more videos coming up.